Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. This is your Mubashira ma'am, science teacher for 7th class, and I'm going to present today's topic, adaptation in polar regions. My dear students, we have discussed earlier regarding the adaptation of polar bears, which are the prime native of polar regions. Today, we will talk about some more creatures dwelling these regions like penguins. As you must have seen in pictures, it's a wonderful animal. My dear students, you must have seen penguins huddle together. This they do to keep themselves warm. Recall when you, along with a lot of people, sit in a room, you feel warm. Likewise, these penguins do the same in order to keep them warm. Good. Now, like polar bears, penguins have white color, which goes well with their white background, which merges with their background, which is of white color. It has a thick skin and a lot of fat, which helps it to stay warm in cold atmosphere. My dear students, it's not only the penguins or polar bears that live in these cold areas of polar regions. Other animals living in the polar regions are many types of fish, musk oxen, reindeers, foxes, seals, whales, and birds. And as we all know that animals or birds living in these extreme conditions must have adapted themselves to their atmosphere. For this, they have developed certain habits or certain features in their body which help them to adapt themselves in these extreme conditions. Good. It is to be noted that while fish can remain under cold water for long, this means it is the adaptation of fish that it can survive the cold water and it can live in it for long, my dear students. But birds, they cannot survive in cold weather. So what do the birds do? Birds must remain warm to survive. They migrate to warmer regions when winter sets in. This is their type of adaptation, that when they cannot survive the atmosphere, the cold atmosphere, they migrate to the warmer regions and they come back after the winter is over. You know probably that India is one of the destinations of many of these birds. My dear students, you must have seen or heard about the Siberian crane that comes from Siberia to places like Bharatpur in Rajasthan and Sultanpur in Haryana. Now, this is the best example of migratory birds, Siberian crane, my dear students, as we often talk about it, and all of us, I think most of us have seen it. Uh, and there are other places like Garana wetlands in Jammu and some wetlands of northeast and some other parts of India also, where these migratory birds migrate during the winters and go back to their warmer destinations when the winter sets off. That means when the summer comes. Yes, my dear students, that was something we had to talk uh, these about this adaptation and the animals or birds living in the polar regions. I hope you have understood it well and enjoyed it well as well. Thank you.